Doing the jog, doing a little jog dance, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh, they don't know nothing about that, boy. Everybody making fun about it. That's Master P, bro.
But that gets you crunk though, man. Like that was a hype dance he did. You know what I'm saying? That'll get you
Crunking in the bit, bro.
And he the only person that does it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I don't know, people, if y'all witnessed Cash Money versus No Limit battle for new verses. I'm sure you've seen it. You a big fan of the Nolia, home of the soldiers. You know what I mean?
Magnolia.
Back when we used to rock white tees. You know what I'm saying? Jabot jeans and Reeboks. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers had soldier rags, Master P had everybody wearing camouflage. Even I had camouflage. But yeah, they recently just had a versus battle, people, and No Limit won that shit, bro. And I know Wayne and your boy Turk didn't come through, man, but I think that hurt him. Definitely hurt Cash Money.
It hurt them. They don't have enough artists. I told people, bro.
Yeah, do you think if they would have showed up, would they have won that?
They could have won with Wayne.
The Hot Boys United, like Turk.
Yeah, solidarity, yeah.
Because Turk was part of a lot of the songs too, a lot of the hit songs, even on 400 Degrees and everything. You know what I mean? And obviously the Hot Boy albums as well. You know what I mean? I feel like they played a lot of commercial shit on that versus first. They didn't do enough street. You know what I mean? Like anthems like they had.
Right.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Cash Money had some dope ass street music too, though. It wasn't just commercial shit. But they just played their mainstream shit against, and I think No Limit, Master P did good what he did. He knew what to play, you know what I mean? Like, so he played the right songs, bro, and he just got everybody.
He had everybody that could be there.
Yeah, at the roster, you know what I mean? He had to, even Snoop came back, man. Everybody forget, man. Snoop was on there for at least 4 albums after Death Row. That was Snoop's comeback. You know what I mean? Because he was falling off, bro. I don't know if people remember. When Death Row went down, Snoop was falling off. I remember he caught a charge when he did a performance for weed. He was on news. It was after that. It was after that, though. Remember? Because like he caught the charge, but once he was back on Death Row and Tupac died, and Death Row was starting to go under, it was not a good look on Snoop after that. You know what I mean? Like, because even that Dogfather album didn't do good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Dogfather. I like
Death Row didn't even market it, bro. Like they barely marketed that shit. But now I know why, because I didn't know him and Tupac had a falling out before Tupac's death. You know what I mean? But if I would have known that, but now it makes sense why, you know what I mean, Death Row was kind of like that towards Snoop. But anyway, though, him, Master P recruiting him, that gave Snoop Dogg a second chance, bro. And I think and P, you know what I'm saying, he gave him the business, bro. Like he taught him the business, you know what I mean?
Pretty much made Snoop who he is today.
Exactly. I think that's why Snoop did it, you know what I'm saying? Because he's just showing love, because, you know, Master P showed him love back in the day. So, I mean, like, we were there for it, you know. I bought the, you know what I'm saying, Top Dog album. I paid the cost to be the boss, you know what I'm saying? And the blue CD, you know what I mean? The No Limit colored CDs.
Purchase those albums. We really purchased those joints.
We were there.
That's one thing Master P and Cash Money, No Limit Cash Money can say, people bought the albums. They really sold records.
It was like collectibles damn near.
Right. I had the Ghetto Dope. I had the Bout It, you know. I had the BG. I had Big Timers. Like that was.
Dude, I remember Big Timers I didn't even know what Big Timers was until I seen some fools at school and they had the CDs. And this was before. Well, this is a little bit after 400 Degrees, like a few months after that. And then Big Timers put out a CD. Remember? And I didn't even know who they were, but I was like, I knew they were from New Orleans based on, you know, the album covers and shit. And dudes were talking about them. But this is like prior to that. You know what I mean? Like it's like Juvenile's CD 400 Degrees really blew up. And that's what got Cash Money on.
But I say No Limit Cash Money, pretty much our soundtrack to like this thugging and living life, right?
We were there when that shit came.
We were, you know, of that age and we were just getting outside and just exploring and figuring out shit. Like, it was just the soundtrack to life for me, you know what I'm saying? That No Limit Cash Money era.
When 400 Degrees dropped, bro, I remember that was a dope ass summer too, bro. We had a lot of fun. I went to a lot of parties that summer, bro. That was like my first time actually like partying, you know. I was only like 14 or 15.
Like, and, just was out just exploring on their own. It was just the soundtrack to life at the time, right?
Yeah, that shit was huge, bro.
And it was kind of wild soundtrack because they was wilding on those tracks, you know, every No Limit. Because if you listen to the No Limit, I'm like, yo, P is hard. Like,
yeah, P was talking
y'all
gangster
niggas,
shit.
y'all niggas know Romeo. Y'all know Lil Romeo Daddy. Y'all don't know Master P.
Yeah,
This nigga was hard.
You know, he was in Richmond, Cali, then he came back to New Orleans and dropped, you know what I mean?
This
Like,
nigga is talking about pushing pure. No,
Mr. Ice Cream Man.
it's the ice cream. Y'all forget. Y'all like this, not Romeo Daddy. I'm talking about Master P.
P.
Colonel of the motherfucking thing. You know what I mean? That nigga.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? And P's never
Bout it,
been
bout it.
lyrical or anything like that. Like, I've never looked him at as a top tier rapper, but he knows how to give energy. You know what I mean? Like, you can see his performances, bro. Like, the dude, he has good showmanship, bro. That's what I would like to say about P. You know what I mean? Like, he knows how to throw a show.
He wasn't just a CEO. He was an artist.
Yeah, he was active, bro. He was active, very active.
He was an artist and a performer. So shouts out to P, man. A lot of people don't give his showmanship a lot of credit.
Yeah.
They just know him as a successful CEO.
Yeah, especially this new young generation, you know what I mean?
Right.
You can see there's a lot of youngsters in that crowd, too, in that Vegas.
Yeah, the crowd was super young, man. It was dead.
It's like they probably didn't even know any of them songs, bro. Like, if you below, 30 or 20, you ain't gonna know nothing about that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they ain't have enough adults out there.
See, we knew Lil Wayne back when he was actually Lil Wayne. Like, you know, he's our age pretty much, you know what I mean? He's from our generation.
Yeah, probably about a year or two older than us.
Yeah. What you think about when Master P played on Bout It and you see BG just cheesing ear to ear? The way he set up Baby was fucking hilarious, bro.
Cause, you know, Birdman was talking that crap.
He was,
you
bro.
know, when P is no nonsense, you could tell he was a little agitated too.
Yeah, that's why he kind of ignored him.
He was gone after that.
Yeah. He ignored Baby and then
He didn't even see P after that. He left. Yeah. So after that Bout It performance, you don't even see P anymore. He got
Baby
frustrated.
That shit. I know you, Baby. What do you say? I know, Baby. You started that stunt shit. And then I didn't like the way Baby responded, bro. Like, he had
Baby, he bit the bait. Yeah, it was aggressive, bro. He was passive aggressive. He was losing, man. All he had was Manny Fresh and fucking Juvenile.
Yeah.
And BG didn't have any stage presence. He was up there like an entourage.
Yeah, he felt like a fan.
Yeah. I'm like, bro, you're a BG, bro.
He only did that Cash Money is the Army, I mean.
Yeah, Cash Army was the Army.
Yeah, the Navy. Yeah, but you know what I mean? He did that. And then I don't understand why they just put a Millie and it was just like background music because nobody was even rapping to it or anything. They were just like everybody. It was like an intermission almost, bro. You know what I mean? When they put that song on. Because right after that, No Limit came on. But I was like, why would y'all waste the time? You know what I mean? Like, why don't you just perform a fucking different song? Like, it didn't make sense. And then the venue, I guess, told them to shut down and they couldn't even do the whole verses.
My phone was ringing so much I couldn't even watch the whole verses, but I missed all that, but I'm like, bro, I told everybody, No Limit has too many artists.
Yeah. There's a lot.
The Cash Money is not in solidarity.
And then they're like, well, if Drake and the other people would have been, from Young Money. But that's Young Money, though. That's not even the real Cash Money, you know what I mean? Like, that's like, they ain't even from New Orleans.
Birdman, nigga didn't even wear his Cash Money chain. He wore an NBA chain.
Yeah, I seen that shit. And he kept shouting them out into NBA, you know.
Right. Like, nigga, this is your time. Like, bro, you talking about me and I'm fuck your turkey, bitch. We fuck with you when you want to and all this weird shit. But that's how them little niggas in New Orleans talk, man.
That's what I heard. Like that.
Like they call each other bitches like that.
I don't remember Biloxi ever talking like that.
No, Biloxi don't do that.
Bitch, that's gonna be an offensive thing to say.
The young dudes call each other bitches like that. I be looking at them like this, like, bro, what you got? I'll be like this. Whoa.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's usually an out-of-pocket thing to say to a man.
All right, nigga.
Yeah, so
bitch got you punched immediately.
Exactly.
It wasn't no question. It was hands flying after that. I be looking at the young boys like, whoa, y'all niggas crazy.
I've gotten in fights at the club because of that. You know what I'm saying? I call you a bitch. I'm like, wait, hold on, bro. It's like there's no any more talking after that shit, bro. You know?
It was like, bro, this new. I'll be out with the young dude. I was like, bro, y'all couldn't hang with us.
Yeah.
Bro, you would have got fucked up fast, bro. Like, y'all niggas could not hang with us back in the day, but we at our age, if we were the same age, y'all niggas couldn't hang with us. We fucked y'all niggas up, bro.
talking too crazy, bro.
Y'all talking like girls. Like, nigga, only bitches call each other bitches like that. Like, y'all talking like female. Like, bro, that's a man right there. Nigga might uppercut you, dog. You might bite your tongue off, nigga. What's wrong with
Real, bro. But yeah, man, No Limit definitely won there, man. Shout outs to P. Shout outs to Cash Money too, though. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah, man.
they put the shine in New Orleans, and you know what I'm saying. And it's not like New Orleans is like a mecca of hip hop, and they still have the power of the industry. You know what I mean? Like even with Baby and all that Cash Money, they still have. So that's pretty cool, man. Because like I said, we're their neighbors to us. New Orleans is pretty much like our neighbors. You know what I mean? So they influence us a lot, and you know what I'm saying. We grew up on that music.